Hey folks, this video is to show you how to import the new Canvas template into your Canvas courses for the year. So you're going to start, everybody's going to start the same way, no matter what kind of courses you have, whether you're using a blueprint or not. You're all going to go to Commons and you're going to search for the new template. So if you search for LTHS, it should come up. Looks like this. It has kind of the yellowy, orangey background in green. And you're going to click on the name of it. And then you're going to click on Import Download. Now, at this point, if you are using a blueprint course, you need to choose your blueprint to import that into, and that means that if you are using a blueprint, only one person on your PLC team needs to do this step. Now, if you're not using a blueprint, then you need to import this template directly into your shell course, and anybody would have to do that on their own. Okay, so the name of my blueprint is LTHS Hampton, and I have way more courses than I should have. Okay, let's see. That's the one, and then I have to scroll all the way to the bottom of the list, and I say import into course. Now, sometimes this takes a little while. It gives you a little message there. Sometimes it's fast, especially at the beginning of the year. If there's a lot of traffic, it will take longer. So let's go back to the dashboard and let's take a look at my blueprint course and see what it looks like. Now what you'll notice is when I go in here, it still has the old template. I can tell that it's the old template because it's blue, and the new one is green, incidentally. Okay, so I know this is the old one. Now that doesn't mean that it just hasn't worked yet. It means that this was specifically set as my home page, so I need to go set the new home page as this landing page. I'm going to go to Pages. I'm going to say View All Pages, and I'm going to go look for Home Page. Now, you'll notice there's two of them, right? This one is from October 2020. That's last year's. Okay? This is this year's. It came in on July 25th. That's today. That's the day I'm recording this. So what I do is I go over to the three dots on the one that I want, and I click that and I say Uses Front Page. All right, that will make it the front page, so I can come back over here to Home, and now I have the correct new front page in my template. Now, we are going to be syncing this out to your shell courses as the next step. So make sure that anything that you want your entire PLC to have in common on this page or on the teacher information page, that you do that and take care of that before we do the sync, because you are going to have to edit these pages once they're in your shell course, and that will break the sync. So anything that you want to do that is in common with your PLC, go ahead and do it now. All right. Let me go take a look at that teacher information page and show you what one of those things might be that you're interested in doing. Let me go to View All Pages. If you come down here to Teacher Information page, again, there's two of them. This one's last year's, this one's this year's. I'm going to click on the new one. You can always delete those old ones if you want to. And you'll notice I have like a template in here for your tutorial times. If you want to do this as a PLC, if a kid can go to any of you for tutorials, then you can go ahead and fill this out as a team before you push it out to your shell courses, and that's a little bit less work for each person. All right. So you can go ahead and take care of that again, and then you're going to hit sync and sync this out to your shells. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. And again, you're going to see a lot of syncing, a lot of slowness at the beginning of the year as everybody's taking care of this kind of stuff, right? And all at the same time. Once this is done, I'm not sure why this did this. Once that's done, then we will come back. I'm going to pause this until it's finished. Okay, that is done. So now I'm going to go to my dashboard and I'm going to look for I'm going to look in my, now notice how this changed. I checked that course settings box and that changed my picture, updated it. So you might not want to do that because you don't want your template to have that new picture. And I'm going to go over to this new course, or this course that's associated with that. And now you can see that this is now my landing page here. I didn't have to go and change it because I took care of that before the sync. Okay. Now at this point, I need to go do a couple things. Here's what I need to do. Number one, I need to link these two things. Here's where you're going to link them. Let me show you the fastest way to do this. First, go find your teacher information page. Now, if I were you, I would go to the teacher information page. I would, and again, it's number 2. You can see the date. I would go ahead and edit that while I'm here. Etc. I would save it. I've already maybe got all this filled out from my team, and I'm going to grab the URL up here and copy it. Okay, and you can Control C, of course, to copy that, or right click with the mouse. Then you're going to go back home. You're going to edit this page. You're going to highlight teacher information with your mouse. You're going to click on the link, and you're going to paste the link here. Either right click and paste or Control V to paste. I'm done. Now I also need to look to link coursework. Let me show you a little trick. This here, what we're going to do, because we found that everybody really just wanted to go to the modules. The kids wanted to use the modules for their coursework. And if you are very good about organizing all of your content the way you're supposed to in your modules, then this is a great idea. We're going to take this and we're going to link it to our modules. So I can right click on the word modules. I can say copy link address. And then I can just click on the word link, Control V, and done. Okay, and now both of those things are linked the way they need to be. I can hit save, and I've already updated my teacher information page, and that is all that is required. Now I do want to point out there are a couple other pages that came with this import for you. In case you want to use them, you have best practices and how to. This one has been updated. It's a great resource. I highly recommend that you go through this presentation. It is just a little embedded Google Slides presentation, and you can click right through it. It talks about organizational structure. It has videos with real people and how they're using pages to use hyperlinks instead of making modules be so flipping long, right? Organizing using text headers and indenting, using hyperlinks and creating these linked documents, and these are demonstrations in here. So there's embedded videos, there's course navigation, like make it small, blah, blah, blah. Okay, go look at that. Now, in addition, there are some other things that you're going to see in here, information on how to duplicate a module, e-learning netiquette. Let's see what else is here. Some sample Q1 week 1 pages. If you need some blank ones of those, if you really like those, you want to keep using them, they're there. All right, so just to let you know that the only 2 you're required to use are that home page and the teacher information page. They should all be green when we go in and look at them, matching our new sidebar. Okay, so good luck. Let me know if you have any questions. I am more than happy to help.